Hello, my name is Nial Mullane, and I'm here today to give you some information on an upcoming course on advanced CIP that we are offering here in FITU in UCC. This course is a direct response to inquiries from people who completed our original fundamental course in CIP for the food and drinks industries, which has run right through 2020 into 2021, both on boots on the ground format here in UCC and also for most of COVID on an online platform. The success of that has prompted people to look for a more in-depth offering on CIP, which is a hugely important part of any food or drink processing operation. The original course covered the fundamentals, the building blocks of CIP, but also touched very briefly on optimization and validation. If you've done the original course, then this course will be of huge benefit to you. If you haven't done the original course and you work in a CIP environment, we still cover a lot at the start of this course to bring people up to speed on CIP. So, if you are in the CIP space, be it from an operations point of view, a quality point of view, a regulatory point of view, factory manager point of view, this course will be hugely beneficial to you, especially nowadays where the focus on CIP has shifted from actually having a functional CIP, which is a prerequisite, which is critical, to actually now being able to verify, validate, and optimize in this period of sustainability your CIP system. So what we cover on this really is, we start again and give a kind of a 101 on CIP for the first part of the course. And then we move on to monitoring. And basically this is what happens on a day-to-day basis in plants where either operators or management will monitor CIPs as a prerequisite to going back into production. And that should be, as I say, a prerequisite. It's a given. This should happen, at the end of every CIP, and it's a decision, it's a gate that allows you to continue. On top of that, most companies should verify their CIP, and this is basically checking their CIP against the functional requirement schedule. So basically, is it doing what it's supposed to be doing? And then either at the start of a process where a plant is being built, as part of the commissioning, a validation needs to happen. And this is the worst case scenario. And we cover this very, very broadly in this course under the auspices of cleaning the worst case scenario. And that's what you're doing. On your worst day, you have to be able to guarantee that your current CIP system in its unchanged state is able to clean the worst case scenario. Be it the coldest day of the year, be it the most difficult product that you're doing, it has to be able to do it. We also look in depth at optimization, and optimization is critical with a CIP system because if you have validated your CIP system at the start, suppliers of CIP systems and so on, are working off of the original design specifications. So over the first 6 or 8 months, you may be able to fine-tune that system because you may be using too much water, too much chemicals, and by doing that, too much time. So you will need to revalidate for changes like that that will have affected the original validation. So we cover all that, and we also cover post-validation activities. Change control is a great example. Change control needs to be very rigid if you are going to maintain your validation, because any significant change can negate your validation. So this course covers all of that, as well as covering a certain amount of CIP for people who need to be brought up to the level of it. And it is very important in this day and age because there is a huge focus on being able to prove to customers, regulatory and internal bodies that your CIP is not only working, but does it every time and correctly every time. So repeatability is the key. So we look forward to seeing you on this course, be it boots on the ground here in UCC or online. And we hope to see you soon. Thank you very much.